Hello everybody, welcome to my very first ever Minecraft video. Today we are going to be playing a survival Minecraft server called EpiCraft, and let's get started. Okay, let's make a sword. Let's head off. I don't know. I think spawn is in that direction, so maybe head this way. We'll get some leather and some food as well. Oh! This could be kind of fun. Look what I just about fell into. I see some iron. I should grab some of that. So I thought it could be pretty cool to have my starter base be in this cavern and have an opening, like have different openings and have bridges that connect them. So I think that's what we're gonna do, and let's get started with that. So I found this cave that's fairly close to the top of this ravine, and since it's almost getting to be night, I was thinking we could make our first little room here. So let's go down here and make a bed. So I got some iron smelting up in this furnace, so hopefully we will be able to get an iron pick and start clearing out this area more to make it look a little bit nicer. So we got 2 furnaces going now, and pretty soon, there we go, got some food that will fill me up more than one hunger bar. So let's make some chests and start to clear out the space a little bit more. So I've managed to clear out a lot of this area here, and it looks so much better, so I say we start making it look nicer, and once it's morning I'll go up there and get some of the dark oak wood. Because dark oak is actually my favorite type of log. So, yeah, for now, I might start a mine. That seems like a good idea, so I can get some diamond tools pretty quick. So, I was making my mine, and I came across another cavern that goes deeper, and it's so deep that I can actually see lapis down there. So we might head down there and check it out, because that would be really nice to have a cave so I don't have to do a ton of strip mining. Guys, look what I see! It's right next to lava though, so I have to be very, very, very careful. So I've managed to get down here without dying, and I'm just trying to clear a little bit of the lava around the diamonds because I don't really want to die or them to fall in the lava, you know. So I'm just trying to make sure there's no openings. But yes! Diamonds! We have 4 diamonds! Let's go! Let's grab some of this lapis. Oh, we only have a little bit more. Our pickaxe is about to die. Yeah, let's go make a diamond pickaxe, and I haven't made the way up yet. Let's go do that. So I've made some very ugly and very temporary stairs up to the top here so I can get down from my mine and get up to here. So why don't we make some iron armor and make a diamond pickaxe and head back down there for a little bit and see what kind of ores I can find. Where did I put that? I should mark this better. Well, I'm not sure that's better, but that will do for now. Okay, let's make some proper stairs. By proper, I mean like they work more than once and not just be pillaring up. Let's make some stairs down so it'll be easier for us to get up later. But I should probably put some torches down so nothing spawns on these stairs. Oh my goodness. There's some more diamonds, so don't hold it up. I didn't know fish. What? Did you know fish could spawn down in caves? I guess. Huh. Oh, there's the emeralds from before. We'll run over there and grab them. But I hear a spider. And I really... I'm not ready for that yet, but I found an abandoned mine shaft. So, I've come back up because I was hungry, but it turns out that I was probably a spider because I tend to be really clumsy and fall into lava a lot. So I thought I'd just bring all my loot back up. So in total so far I found like maybe a stack and a half of redstone, 1 emerald, 7 diamonds, and like almost a whole stack of lapis, as well as iron. I haven't counted yet. And I have some salt over here. So so far I'd say we're doing pretty good, considering we're like maybe 45 minutes into this world. So I've deposited my stuff. I'm gonna grab a little bit more of this food, and yeah, let's head back down. But let's go ahead and light this up. Later, I'll probably turn this into some sort of XP and string farm, because I think that would be really helpful to have something that I can get that from. Oh my gosh, these are so annoying. Why are there so many? I hear them. Okay, we'll head down there later. For now, let's head this way and try to get far enough. Oh, there's a chest. What could be in here? Oh, that kind of sucks. I guess there's a name tag, which is fine. So, oh! Another one! I think these are these within range of each other? Oh, this is great. I'll have to look up how many blocks these are. So I've just looked it up, and it turns out that these are within range of each other if I stand like, actually if I stand like, from this block this way, I'm within this spawner's range. And really like, anywhere over here, I'm within this one's. So like, if I build an area somewhere like, right here, then yeah, I should be pretty good. And I'll have 2 spider spawners that'll be able to be spawning at the same time. So that should be pretty awesome. So I am back at the top here, and it is still raining. I feel like that's the second time it's rained. But in here we found, I didn't get much from that little trip, but I did find the 2 spider spawners. So that's a good stroke of luck. So now I say we clean up this area, make it look nicer, so that won't have just like a normal little hole in the wall base. So let's get started on that. So let's start by making a lot of, that's not crafting table. Let's start by making a lot of chests, just not that I have that much stuff, but yeah, we'll start with that. 3 should be 6, I guess. 3 double chests should be enough. So I've discovered this little cave back here that I feel like I need to light up pretty quick, just because, oh, how did I forget? No. Okay. That could have gone worse, maybe. No, I don't think so. I guess I'm alive, and I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna die. But somehow, me being the idiot I forgot to bring a sword, and I don't have any sticks. So I'm not going in there with the wooden sword, so... What? How is she still splashing me? Where is she coming from? Oh, let's close that. I decided to start clearing out a bedroom area because I was bored and didn't feel like just standing around waiting till morning. So I cleared out that area and found 8 pieces of iron ore, so that's pretty good. But now I'm going to head up and grab some water so that I can start actually planting the farm. So let's go ahead and do that. So we've created a pretty basic farm. It's not pretty at all quite yet, so we're just going to go ahead and plant these, and maybe, shouldn't go there. We're going to go ahead and plant these, and there we go. We have a farm now. So I've just gone ahead and decorated this little area over here. I don't love it, but I can't exactly decide why. So I really like using leaves in decorations, but I guess it's just a little bit flat. So I might come back to this later and decorate it a little bit more. As you can see, I've used diorite. Oh, there's a slab in there I can't get. Well, that's gonna be like everybody. But as you can see, I've used diorite behind it, so that would never be like my first choice in blocks to use in decorations. But that's what I had on hand, and it was a good contrast between the dark oak and like the stripped, like all the stripped logs. So yeah, that's what we're using. So now that I've cleared it up in here a little bit and done a little bit of decorating and built a farm over there, I thought I'd share my plan for the space a little bit more. So for the space, I'd like to build small rooms around the side of the ravine and connect them with like little bridges that look nicer than cobblestone. And I'd like to keep the forest color scheme that we have going on up here, that's like with the dark oak and the red mushrooms and those kind of things. So, and I'd like to bring some grass and dirt down to the bottom so it looks a little bit less bare and add more color and maybe bring some mushrooms down as well. And eventually I'd like to have another portal room, an enchanting room. And alright, let's continue to decorate this area a little bit better and I'll show this to you when I'm done with it. So I finished decorating my main room, which includes my storage area and some furnaces and my bed. I'll eventually move my bed to a different room, but for now it's here. So here it is. I've managed to grow a giant mushroom from one of the smaller ones with bone meal. I did not know you could do that, so that was an interesting discovery from today. And let's just cover that up. There we go. So I have a smelting area where I can have an anvil and a crafting table, and I have a ton of storage here, which has remained the same except I moved it one block back because it looked a little bit strange earlier, and I realized it looked much better if there was just a little bit more depth to it. And I've put my bed over here. It'll eventually move somewhere else, but for now it's just in this little corner here. It doesn't look great, but here it is. So the last thing I want to do today is turn these two cave spider spawners into actual XP farms and string farms. So I've watched a couple of tutorials on how to build these, but the tricky part will be making one with two spawners. So also it might be a good idea to eventually have my enchanting area down here where I eventually make the area where I'll stand to kill them, and so I can have everything in the same spot. So to start, I'm going to clear out a 9x9x7 area so that I can work from there. So I've cleared out the rooms, and it seems that if I stand really anywhere within like this general area, then both spawners will be activated. So you can see that they're activated if they're lit up and there's a spinning spider inside of them. So it looks like they're both activated when I stand here. So let's just clear out some of this area so that I can push the spiders with water toward the middle here, and then they can come forward where I will be able to kill them from there. So let's start doing that. I've decided to just make two separate killing areas for the spiders because I could not figure out how to just funnel them into the same spot. So I have to still to figure out where I'm going to be able to put water so that the spiders from this spawner make it all right here. But for here, it's just a straight shot for them for the water to push them this way. And I found this little area here. I can walk anywhere around here, and both the spawners will still be on and activated so that wherever I am in this area, I don't have to worry about standing in a right spot for them to spawn. So now I'm going to figure out how to get the spiders from this spawner right here. So see you in a few minutes. So I'm about to place the last bucket of water, and there we go. I know this side of the spawner is going to work, but I'm not so sure about this side. I'm afraid that the spiders might spawn like back there. Actually, I don't think that can happen. But they might spawn like somewhere around here and start climbing this wall, which I don't want to happen. But eventually they'll get pushed off by other ones, or I don't know. Also, I'm afraid that this area here is going to be affected, like if there's spiders left here, it might affect the spawn rates of this. So I might play around a little bit more and see what else I can come up with. So I think I finally have a working system with the water. So I've made this barrier here a little bit thicker so that if I hit the mobs back, then they will not start climbing the wall. And I've also added the half slab here that will prevent them eventually from crawling through to me. So next I'm going to put a block here and add trapdoors so that the spiders can't crawl through. So I'll see you once I finish that. I really need to make some proper stairs because I am so tired of actually having to do this trip every single time. I forget something at the top. I am just about finished with this. All I have to do is add the last 3 hoppers here, and then we'll take away the torches and hopefully don't die while doing that. And then I think we're done because we've added all the water, we've added this little area here so that the spiders can't get through, and we've added the hoppers, and all of the drops will funnel into this chest. And this area down here, I can run along here and collect the XP. So I think we are good to go. So let's hop up this way and start getting rid of the torches. So I'm about to destroy the final torches. So there's one here, one here, one here, one here. let's get out. Out, out. Oh, now there's one on the wall there, and there's still a torch in there. There we go. So we should be good. I'm gonna smelt up some sand so we can put some windows in here, and hopefully, and put some slabs down so no monsters spawn in here. Oh, and they're right there. So let's head down there and see if we can get any of the drops. So as I'll show you, the spiders keep crawling up, and that they keep going over there and then crawling up the wall and then coming this way and coming up here. So I'm trying to figure out if I add another layer of slabs there, will the spiders still be able to get through that way, but they won't be able to crawl backwards back into this area. So I think that's going to be the next idea I try, because I don't know how to fix this. As you can see, this farm is very effective because I've been only doing this for maybe 15 minutes and I've already got 17 levels more than when I started. Also, let me see, I have 4.5 stacks of string and 1.5 stacks of spider eyes. Ow! One other thing, I need to be careful of this, and I have no idea why they're still not poisoning me. But anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!